Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Mr. President, Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, Terima kasih, thank you. On behalf of the Jordanian delegation, let me express my deep appreciation to the President and the people of Indonesia. This gathering is a tribute to Indonesia's long-standing contributions to South-South cooperation and peace. My friends, Assalamu alaikum. It is an honor to be among you. At no time has the South-South partnership been more central to the global economy and global security. Coexistence, mutual respect, and solidarity is our heritage. And today it is the path to our strength and future. A future of security and peace, a future of strength and development, growth and prosperity. Today we meet in the world's largest Muslim country, Indonesia, a country built on Islam's message of peace and tolerance. This is the very message with which Islam came through this region, establishing a heritage of cultural wealth, trade, and regional cooperation. The same principles of diversity, openness, and peaceful coexistence bind Muslims everywhere to their societies and neighbors. Islam teaches the equality of human beings, mercy, respect for the dignity of all people, and living beside each other as good neighbors. Today, all of us, Muslims and non-Muslims alike, stand as one against the forces of evil, against the Khawarij, the outlaws who have targeted Islam with perverted ideologies. All of us stand as one, the way we Jordanians stood together with my friend Prime Minister Abe of Japan when terrorists threatened our citizens, and our people stood as one when terrorists murdered 2 innocent Japanese hostages and our hero pilot. Our solidarity defies and must defy terror wherever it strikes, not only in Syria and Iraq, but in Yemen, Kenya, Tunisia, Libya, Sinai, Mali, Nigeria, the Horn of Africa, Asian countries, and beyond. Equally, it is a moment to strengthen and uphold the territorial integrity and legitimacy of our neighbors. Nothing defines aggression, and it can be more harmful to our coexistence than attempts to advance regional political agendas by fueling conflict and discord within fragile societies and countries. South-South partnership can and must also help address the economic conditions that extremists exploit. Radicals prey on the vulnerable. Our countries must be champions of inclusion, creating new opportunities for young people and giving everyone a stake in peaceful society. Here at the summit and beyond, our cooperation can create new avenues for economic growth, development, and opportunity for all. Let us keep in mind that every one of the top 10 refugee hosting countries is an Asian or African country. Jordan is now the world's 3rd largest refugee host, providing shelter to 1.4 million people fleeing Syrian violence. These burdens are ones that our region have to deal with and overcome together. Friends, in 1955, the original Bandung Conference was notable for upholding the rights of Palestinians. And who could imagine that 60 years later, Palestine would still not have statehood? This crisis is the world's crisis. Failing to uphold the principles of global justice has spread the seeds of cynicism and division worldwide. There's time to complete the work begun so long ago. Let us act as one for a just and lasting settlement of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. My friends, 60 years ago, the Bandung Conference gave a new voice to emerging nations. Its work created the basis for the non-aligned movement and its steadfast principles: equality among nations, full dignity and rights for all peoples, cooperation for development, and global justice. Our regions are very different today than they were 60 years ago. Asia and Africa have achieved extraordinary milestones in political sovereignty and economic growth. But with these gains have come new challenges, new threats, new expectations. To meet them, the Bandung principles remain vital. Asian and African solidarity has helped our countries become a decisive force in world affairs. So it's up to us to use that position to create the future our peoples expect and deserve: a zone of peace and prosperity that connects and changes the world. Thank you very much.